to Dylan Lades. Pretty good initial shove from the Springboks, but a wonderful move from the Wallabies, and Folau is in, carving open the Springboks defence. And he's in for test try number 31, a second against the Springboks. A training ground move executed to perfection.
Look at this for a set play. The little flat pass, the inside ball, Folau, big, strong and powerful, pace to add, no stopping him. Disappointment for South Africa. They've started so well this afternoon, and a set move has just gone straight through like a hot knife.
Coaxes it over, and Australia lead by 7.
Use the ball.
And then Marks making his breakaway. It was a brave tackle from Bernard Foley to stop him. Mostert.
No.
Cronje out in front of Etzebeth, who took it at good pace. Pick and drive. Cronje finds Dreyer, and Dreyer stretches and scores. First test try for Ruan Dreyer in his third test match. The kick should be a formality, and South Africa back on level terms.
It was Francois Lowe with a little pick and go, always getting over that game on those little marginal gains, getting them forward. Dreyer wasn't held in that tackle, over he went, and just reward for the endeavours of the Springbok team. 7 points all, fair reflection of the game so far.
The Lions, the Falca, the Pumas, but now his franchise, the Cheetahs, here in Bloemfontein, and replaced by Jean-Luc du Preez, who
not touched.
Started at number 8 in the third test against France. And South Africa's quick line-out has worked well here for Jesse Kriel. Pops it up for Etzebeth, and still alive through Mostert. Du Preez, little juggle from him, and an aggressive handoff to Skosan. Sets it. Here's Yankees, Serfontein, Lades. And a man over the ball. That's a good decision
Holding.
from the Wallabies. Michael Hooper, who else?
Holding on the ball.
Now Genia. Very quick defensive line, but there may be a call for a high tackle there from Ben O'Keefe. Folau got his pass away for Scott Sio.
Backwards.
Genia for Kurandrani. Korobetti. And the ball lost forward in the tackle, but Ben O'Keefe was playing a penalty advantage.
Yeah, I think Evan Etzebeth was a bit quick out the starting blocks there. Looked like he tried to just get the running start and get the timing perfect. Not quite right. Strong tackle from Lades, and the very powerful and feared Korobetti not able to hang on to the ball.
Looking to make it 60. Oh, he loved it straight away. Just here for the captain's run yesterday, the Wallaby kickers were loving the conditions.
Whoever wins this game wins the plate.
Well, Australia, the current holders,
That's one.
and it's determined over the series of 2 games in Rugby Championship. So the draw in Perth means this is a winner-take-all. Etzebeth ploughing into Michael Hooper, and Cronje is looking for the 1-2 with Jesse Kriel, and a deliberate knockdown is the call. Starting fly half in all South Africa's test matches in 2017. And, well, it snuck in eventually. He was looking a little anxiously after it, making some strong contact with the right hand upright before bouncing back in. Bernard Foley was the man marking Lades at the front of that line-out. Kolisi quickly on from Cronje for Francois Lowe.
Not held.
And the offload is good for Marks. Just not finding the outstretched arms of Sia Kolisi, and it's Australia on the counter through Kurandrani. Wonderful line from Beale, and then from Genia. And Genia puts the kick in. It's a race between Skosan and Folau. Now, did that travel over the dead ball line? If so, they must come back for a scrum.
5. Change.
which they would really appreciate here as a
Set.
method of relieving the pressure valve. It's not coming. It's Ruan Dreyer conceding the penalty this time.
Ahead. You're overextending.
And Foley from straight in front puts Australia back in front by 13 points to 10. Cronje Marks has shifted out into that midfield,
Release ball.
requiring both Kurandrani and Hooper to bring him down. Cronje, Dreyer.
Across the chest, play on.
Coleman, who's a very tall man, went in not too high. Well, Folau
Got him by the hair.
now, but Ebenetsevets got to get out of there as well. There's a clear pull on the hair.
May have been a clear pull on the hair, it certainly was. But there's no doubt that Ebenetsevets, as captain, cannot be doing things like that. He's got to set a better example.
Walk back. So we've got a clear penalty here for a high tackle, okay? He's got him high, he's pulled him to the ground. What we have after is unacceptable by any player, especially the captain, okay? We're going to continue with the penalty for you here, but be very careful. When players run in, there is a high chance that we could return the penalty over.
I'll clean them out, and then
Even, I've talked to them already, okay? Please control your team and control yourself as well. Thank you. We looked, it's okay.
Well, there's a grab to the hair here, look at this.
Tackle.
It's high, it's around the neck, it's on the collar and the hair. And that, I was very fortunate not to get a yellow for that. In fact, that's a shocker.
Some good 40 to 50 minute periods in their test season in 2017, but never yet the complete performance. Yankees, it's a beautiful pass for Serpentine, and here's Kolisi out in the wider channels, and well, he left Kirtley Beale. Here's Lades inside for Serpentine. Try scored. There was a little consultation there between Jerome Garces and referee Ben O'Keefe, but it is Jan Serpentine who has the score early in the second half. A first try for him against Australia, a fifth in Test rugby. What a contribution from Siya Kolisi in the build-up.
Well, Ben O'Keefe wants to have another look at that by the look of things. Hints of maybe a forward pass. That's what he might be thinking.
Yeah, for me, backwards. When you try and take it quickly, I'm suspicious, okay? We're checking, let's go.
Going to the full extent for the second one, but the flags are up again.
miracle ball came from Jan Serpentine, relieving the pressure point. And very directed his way was Siya Kolisi. Kept the ball alive, good decision making. And have a look at this, Dylan Lades working so hard to get that inside ball back. The man who started it is a score try.
Stay.
Guinea, Sio. Opportunity here for the Wallabies. Foley coasting through the gap, and Koroibete to his outside, and that's a brilliant score from the Wallabies as well. A perfect response, and back into the lead they go. What a start to the second half we have, and a first test try for the former rugby league star Marika Koroibete.
Brilliantly read by Foley. Realised he had a one-on-one with Siya Kolisi. He'll be bitterly disappointed with that centre tackle. Koroibete, too much pace this time round for Courtnall Skossan. Is round a bit easy. The perfect response from Australia. Siya Kolisi will be looking back on that tackle, thinking he went high and poorly and weakly and got exposed by the Australian number 10.
Foley adds the extras. A try piece early in the second half. It's a good tackle from Reece Hodge. He had to hang on. Yankees for Lades. Upping the tempo now. South Africa in the early stages of the second half. No way through for Francois Lowe. Marks. And Serpentine. Got away from Coleman. Skossan. And Courtnall Skossan is in. of a sudden it's a try fest in Bloemfontein.
Good pace on the ball every single time. There's a real urgency amongst the South African players. Serpentine this time with a little inside ball. Scosan had a lot of work to do and did it well. Not renowned for his great strong running, renowned more for his pace, his speed and his ability to round off in space. This time it was in the traffic. Great try.
Put South Africa out by 4. Perfect strike.
Second try in his Test career, Kotlas Scosan, very instrumental, Jan Serpentine, but yeah, pure determination. He just wanted it more. 2-1, ball in hand, great finish.
The lungs will be starting to burn.
Barnes playing in the air.
Well, Francois Lowe played in the air. And Ross Cronje quick to tap and go for the penalty. Finds Malcolm Marx. Well, he had Lades to his right. It's a beautiful pickup from Coetzee. Lades may have been in the clear. Cronje. Mtawarira. What a game he has had with the carrying. Kriel with the switch for Kolisi. The Springboks straight back onto attack. Yankees. Duprier holds it up long enough for Mostert to arrive. Duprier again. Drawing 2 defenders towards him. Cronje, Etzebeth, and Lowe. Little show of the ball from Francois Lowe.
Line out.
And a player gap.
South African team just somehow clicked into gear and clicked into gear properly. Real urgency the way they're carrying the ball.
Advantage for Green, offside.
Well, the penalty advantage is against Eben Etzebeth, right in front of the post. Foley. And another try in the corner. It's a second one for Marika Koroibete.
Look at this, flat and hard and on the line, and nothing Ross Cronje can do. As the big fella Marika Koroibete, former rugby league, gets over. Try number 2, Australia back in front. What a seesaw game of rugby we're seeing.
By far the most difficult kick of the evening for Bernard Foley. He's absolutely nailed it. So back in front by 3 are Australia. His 123rd Test match for Australia. Beale had a little look up and ran hard at the half gap, which quickly closed down on him. Folau and Hodge. Koroibete was waiting in the wings there for a possible hat-trick. Foley and McMahon had run a good line to his inside. Moore. Genio has quick ball. Beale. And then Kurandrani. It's a vital tackle.
Here it is.
And the Springboks have a penalty. That was a brilliant and brave tackle. I think it was Ross Cronje.
It was brilliant. Couldn't stop Koroibete a few moments ago, but stopped Kurandrani this time magnificently.
Mostert with a take. It was a really good contest from Australia there as well. Kriel. Coetzee finding Lades. Inside for Kriel again. And then Serpentine. Wow. Hodge getting an arm in there. A crucial one.
Oh, Green, Green.
McMahon. Again driving
Taken
up to outside the 22, so carried back.
Wingers on.
Plenty of use of the boot of Kurtley Beale to just keep the Springboks pinned back. Now Coetzee puts it up and Scosan chasing down onto Folau. It's a good tackle from Scosan, but he gets his pass away for Genia. And some space here for Hodge. And Trevor Nyakane strong over the ball, winning the turnover. There's certainly enough on it. Flags up. 27 apiece. Now you can watch. Jatoy. Etzebeth. Looking for an offload option. Finds Jean-Luc Duprier, who gets away from his man. And another. Then Scosan. Sensibly taking the ball to ground. Some forward momentum here for the Springboks. Yankees, De Lindy slipping through a couple of tackles.
Kicked.
Cronje, and then Yankees were looking for the little inside ball.
Here's by goal.
But been lost again by South Africa in a promising position.
Take him back.
And no surprise that Kurtley Beale hoofs it way downfield once again.
Courtnall Skosana's picked it up. He looks like he's got a little hammy problem. Maybe cramp.
Dylan Lades. Here's Foley. Folau.
Play on, not held.
Tackle made by Trevor Nyakane. Hannigan promising here for the Wallabies. Foley. And then Lades with the interception.
Play on. Play on.
Well, the crowd baying for a late tackle after Dylan Lades had made the kick.
Timing was good.
And Beale breaking out on the counter-attack. With no support. Arrives eventually from Stephen Moore. Here's Kenya.
Tackle.
Real broken play here. Hannigan. Kenya. Lovely pop inside from McMahon. Lost forward. Some anxious moments. And Page. Yankees. Here's Creel now. And Coetzee. Oh, it's a poor pass. Amazed that wasn't called forward, but play on is the call. And De Lindy pops it up for Pieter-Steph du Toit. Coetzee marks.
Oh, goal!
Page picking out Franco Mostert, but the defensive line so quickly up. But quick ball now for Yankees. Good pass from De Lindy. Lades. Massive tackle on him.
Roll goal! Here it is. Here.
Australia managing to slow it up for a moment. Creel and Yankees looping around has done well. Knocked back off Hodge. Skosan. And Korobetti over the ball, but no, penalty. 23 all it was in Perth. It's 27 all in Bloemfontein with this kick to come from Yankees, and he's pulled it.
It was always going to be tough. The wrong side for him. He's just taken a bump on the head. Huge pressure. Oh, what a game we've seen tonight.
Now, what do Australia do? Because Reece Hodge was putting them over from 65 metres in captain's training yesterday. So the Springboks need to maintain discipline over here. They cannot afford errors. And Yankees monstered in the tackle.
Green, out, Green!
Very good read from Michael Cooper.
On by Simmons, Karevi, big tackle from Khaleesi, important tackle, but Folau is there to pick up the pieces. Foley, and Foley's gone through. Back tackle is from Pieter-Steph du Toit. Ala Anatoa. Time is up on the clock. Hannigan. Well, there's a Wallaby knock-on. What can the Springboks do with the turnover possession? Page, Yankees with the little cross kick for Jesse Creel.
Knock-on goal.
Still a knock-on advantage for the knock-on by Australia.
Yeah. No advantage to the knock-on.
It's a draw. Can you believe it?
Game over. No advantage to knock-on.
Well, extraordinary. 160 minutes of rugby championship.